Hey, I'm CDiinky. Alrighty guys, in today's video we have some big grounded news. Not big as in a new creature reveal or whatnot, but big as in we can finally hear what Grounded 2 is going to sound like, and we also have a few voiceovers of some of the teens, and the new voiceover of Salone Baltramont, who seems to be the head of Omnit right now. The footage is also going to be down below in the description if you wanted to fully watch the entire video, and I highly recommend you guys doing so. But today I'm going to cut out all the voiceovers and I'm just going to keep in the raw gameplay audio and footage. But just before we start today's video, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, I'm going to be posting a bunch of Grounded 2 content leading up to Grounded 2, so if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments how hyped are you for Grounded 2. It's going to be a great game, I'm telling you. Alright, enough of me yapping, let's get straight onto the video.
Complete the training, get your Omni tool at the Ranger Outpost.
Omni tool. Could be a good insult. What is it though?
Too much, too fast. Aw, that's a good little bug.
And that is all the gameplay audio I could find in this video, and straight off the bat, the game sounds absolutely crazy. The soundtrack for the music, it's synthwave. I love synthwave. It just matches. Everything matches inside Grounded 2 so far. So let's talk about the new character, Salone Beaumont. This is going to be the head of Omnit, which does seem to be the case because her character icon also matches the Omnit manager icon we see inside the labs. Now, before we had any audio of the game, people thought that she was speaking to us directly using our new Scabby 2K, but if we listen to the audio, it sounds like it's going to be coming from a megaphone, as you can hear a slight echo, and when Max speaks, there is no echo.
Complete the training, get your Omni tool at the Ranger Outpost.
Omni tool. Could be a good insult. What is it though?
So this could be a pre-recorded message going off a megaphone, or it could just be the new sound design of when people are talking to you on your Scabby 2K. That'd be pretty cool, but I'm going to lean more towards the pre-recorded megaphone message. It's also good to know there have been Omnit workers dead inside of the park already, as we see in this footage here. So either this is going to be just training for a bunch of Omnit workers, they still could be bad, or it could be something completely different we have not seen yet. There has been some speculation as well inside of the Grounded community that Salone was the person who rescued us from Grounded 1. When you go ahead and collect a super chip, you get a dream, and there's this one lady here who's like, no, this is all wrong, we're going to save the kids and put them inside the yard. Their voices do sound similar, but what do you guys think?
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Complete the training, get your Omni tool at the Ranger Outpost.
Now, something I'm going to be completely spitballing in my speculations video, when we got past the Omnit car and we went into the park, we saw 2 characters or 2 figures here. We saw a male and a female based on their clothing, and if this here is Salone and she is now the head of Omnit, I'm pretty sure also the male character that saved us from Grounded 1 could be standing here as well, and this could be like the co-manager or something like that. What do you guys think about this one? Next up, we have the audio of when Max is walking behind the pamphlet. We can hear that raw science is going to be in the background. Also, midway through the clip, you can hear possibly the new snail sound along with the aphid, and then once again the music coming into play. Now, when the music comes in, it sounds like the scrapped music from Grounded 1, which was going to be called Rise and Shine. You can still find the video on YouTube for the music if you would like, but it sounds very similar to that, so I'm glad they kind of reimagined this music into the game. Next, we have Hoops here that is walking through what seems to be an ice box that is going to be on the picking table. We hear the moving sound effects when you are going to be on the ice. We also hear the ice or the chilling effect collapsing on our screen, and then finally we have the Orc receiver beeping a few times on the Orc B. Something that's also really good to know is that when you're going to be in the chilling biome, you can also go ahead and see your character slowly freeze up as their clothing gets a bit of frosting or frostbite on them. Small details like this for Grounded 2 is going to be absolutely crazy, and once again, the walking sound effect on the ice, mwah, chef kissed. And yep, it also seems like if you're going to be in a chilling biome or have the status effect, you're also going to get a reduced hunger rate, or it's going to drain faster, just like how your thirst will drain faster inside of the sizzle inside of Grounded 1. Next up, we hear some of the battle music inside of Grounded 2. The very first part is going to be inside of the anthill. This can either be when fighting minor bugs or just in the anthill in general. You hear a bit of drums in the background, and then when you are fighting the orb weaver spider, the music is a lot more tense. There's a bunch of synthwave. It's just perfect. It's honestly better than all the music we've had inside of Grounded 1 when we've been fighting like Black Ox beetles in the upper yard, or the tougher bugs, or just the regular bugs inside the yard. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think about this?
Too much, too fast.
We also heard Hoops for the first time. Doesn't sound too different to Grounded 1, but I'm going to say Hoops' icon looks really bad. I wish they changed this. I don't know why her hair looks like that. I really don't like it. Next up, we have Hoops here petting their own buggy. We see some of the more relaxing music in the background, which sounds completely different to what we've heard before. And also, we can also hear some sort of like low strumming, seeming to be when we are going past the All Weaver Jr. just on top of the newspaper.
Aw, that's a good little bug.
Also, something to point out, you can also tell your buggy to stay in place, or you can send it back home to the nest, which is such a great feature already. And straight off the bat, I've heard like a bit of the music in Grounded 2, and like I'm already loving it and I want to hear more right now. And now finally we have the All Weaver daggers coming into play, and it sounds completely different to Grounded 1. It actually sounds like you're slashing and cutting deep into the enemy, instead of it how all weapons sound the same in Grounded 1. The sound design for this weapon already, it's just phenomenal. Man, it's all starting to set in now. Like, the music sounds so great. And that's not even boss music or like story music. Could you imagine how good the boss music or like the new Omniant Lab music is going to be? I'm stoked. Devs, I think we need some samples of some boss music or some sort of other music coming into Grounded 2. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But that there is going to be the end of today's video, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about these new sound designs and music coming into Grounded 2. Also, let me know, how hyped are you for Grounded 2? It's not even, I think it's over, just over a month away now. It's the end of next month and we get Grounded 2. And you betcha I'm going to be streaming that thing 24 hours, 24/7. I won't touch the grass for like the next month when Grounded 2 gets announced. Or not announced, I should say, when it gets released. Finally, I want to give a massive shout out to my channel members and my tier 3 members, Idiot Players, Stitchman, and Coco. I appreciate you guys a lot. And also, I'm going to be posting a bunch of more members content just before Grounded 2 comes out. I've been thinking about doing a Grounded world tour, base tour kind of thing, because I know a lot of you guys have been wanting that. So I'm going to be doing a base tour, world tour for my very first Grounded world, my second world, which is going to be my 100% world, my Woe 100 days world, and then my New Game Plus 1 to 100 world as well. So stay tuned for that one in the future. But with all that said, guys, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.